What's up guys, and welcome back to another Pokemon Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire video. In today's video, I am going to be analysing Mega Glalie and sort of speculating about how it might be used competitively. So, before we kick off, as I'd like to mention, I'm doing a Pokemon Mega Ruby Egglocke, if you haven't, I'm sure you've heard already, but the link will be down below to the video to go and, sign up, I guess, submit the form to go and send me an egg, and I'll be getting through training people as fast as possible. As well as this, we also have some shirts on sale, so go and check that link as well, and see if you guys can like the shirt. See if you like the shirts and grab one if you want. But for now, let's go and cover Mega Glalie. So, Mega Glalie stays a pure Ice type, even though looking at its design, it's got a lot of dark on it. So you might assume it goes to Ice Dark or Ice Rock. It stays pure Ice, no change there. Its ability is Refrigerate, which is very good actually. It changes normal type moves into Ice type moves and gives them a slight boost. Basically, it means you get more, I'll explain it more. So, I'll explain it better in a second when I got some actual figures I can go over. So, the moves that the prominent moves that Mega Glalie can learn that Refrigerate affects are Headbutt, Hyper Beam, Return, Round, Explosion, Giga Impact, Body Slam, and Double Edge. So a very good array of moves there, and now I'm going to pop on screen these stats. So here you can see the base stats of each move, and then you can see the stat when Refrigerate is applied to it. This is both the 30% boost from Refrigerate as well as the 1.5 times boost from Stab, because changed to an Ice type, it's now a part Ice type move, hence it gets Stab. So Headbutt goes from power of 70 to 137, so it almost doubles in power, which is obviously the same for every move because they've all got the same boost in. But Hyper Beam, 150, goes up to 293. So, that's, Hyper Beam 293. Return goes from 109 to 213. Round goes to 60, from 60 to 117. And Explosion, which Mega Glalie gets access to, goes from 250. Explosion is the most powerful move in the game. Goes from 250 to 488. So you have a base power 488 move, including Stab. Then Giga Impact is the same as Hyper Beam, so to 293. Body Slam 85 to 166. And then Double Edge 120 to 244. So, comparing this to the two moves, or the two most powerful Ice type moves it gets, sort of, just normally, which are Ice Fang and Blizzard. Ice Fang is 65 base power, which goes up to 98 with Stab, and Blizzard is 110, which goes up to 165 with Stab. So you can see that they are all more powerful than it. So, obviously, the Ice Fang being the most powerful physical move, Headbutt, Return, Explosion, Giga Impact, Body Slam, Double Edge, all more powerful than it. So Ice Fang is not going to be used at all anymore. At least on a Mega Glalie. Normal Glalie is a different thing, but you guys know. Anyway, then Blizzard, the most powerful special move we have. Hyper Beam is more powerful than it. Round is not more powerful because Round is just a very sort of not as a weaker move. But I included Round just because I like the idea of Round, especially for double or triple battles where Round does more damage if more people use it, or more Pokemon use it, so you can have a triple Round team. So Mega Glalie with Round, and then I don't know, some other Pokemon with Round, I don't know guys. You guys get the idea there. So basically Ice Fang and Blizzard are no longer needed, they're irrelevant. Obviously you could very well run Blizzard still, to be honest, but you're not really going to run a special attacking Glalie, to be honest, because of the lone sort of move options, I guess, as we'll look at more later on for the viable moves section. But that's the ability to Refrigerate. It does a lot of good things for Mega Glalie, a lot of good things. And now, I think, I haven't done the math completely yet, but I think now it can do the most damage with one single move with Explosion in a single battle. Obviously, Shocker holds a title at the moment, but that's like a double battle where you have, teammates to help you out, you have certain abilities and, everything like that. But in a single battle, I think Mega Glalie has the best chance, or could do the most damage with a single hit. Whereas Shuckle actually needs to use rollouts and on the 5th turn it will deal the most damage. So, but yeah, that's the ability to Refrigerate there. If we now look at the base stats for Glalie, we can see Glalie's base stats, they're all 80. They're all 80. That's basic Glalie, giving it 480 in total, which I think is right. Yeah, 480 in total. So 80 health points, 80 attack, 80 defense, 80 special attack, 80 special defense, and speed. So it's a very rounded Pokemon. So you could use it as a special attacker, but as I said, the special move pool isn't as large as physical move pools, hence that's why we're going to build mainly physical for Glalie. But yeah, you can see it's basically very even. And actually the boosts it gets when it Mega Evolves are very even as well. health points doesn't change as usual, so it stays at 80. Attack gets a boost of 40 to go to 120. Defense doesn't get a boost. Special attack gets a boost of 40 to go to 120. Special defense has no boost either, and speed gets a boost of 20 to go to 100, giving it a base stat total of 580. So you can see, it's a very offensive Pokemon. It's got a pretty high attack and special attack, and a fairly high speed too. I would say it's not as good if they put more health points, more points in attack rather than special attack, because as I said, we're going to build physically attacking with Glalie. To be honest, there's not much need for special attacking Glalie, so that's sort of a wasted points boost there. But you could use a special attacking Glalie if you want to. But it's a decent move spread. Obviously, it doesn't get any boost in defenses though, so it is going to stay fairly frail, which is a problem, because Mega Glalie is not really the strongest Pokemon anyway, in terms of moves it can get, and plus the typing Ice type isn't very powerful. So that's the problem there. But those are the basic stats for Mega Glalie. What I would have predicted for Mega Glalie if I hadn't had the stats when making this video, probably like a 10 rise in, or a 30 rise in attack, a 10 rise in special attack, and then some rise in defenses too, and maybe a bit more in speed, but nothing quite like that. That's a very interesting move boost there. But now if we move on to this final section, looking at some other viable moves for Mega Glalie. As I said, it's got a better physical move pool overall, but it has got some decent special moves as well. Other viable moves Glalie could learn are Crunch, Dark Pulse, Earthquake, Shadow Ball, Iron Head, Signal Beam, Water Pulse, Ice Shard, and Frost Breath. So first we have Crunch and Dark Pulse, both dark type moves, one being physical, one being special, so really it's up to you, which one you use really. If you're going physical Glalie, you can go for Crunch. If you're going special Glalie, you could run Dark Pulse. Earthquake is there because that's a very powerful move, so I would definitely suggest running that on your Glalie. Shadow Ball is another good move for a special attacking Glalie there. Iron Head, good move for a physical one, because obviously it's steel type, so it can cover rock types, sort of countering your weakness there, and such like that. Signal Beam isn't as good, but it is viable for a special attacking Glalie. It can cover, I guess, psychic types if you're not running Dark Pulse, stuff like that, dark types as well. It's a possibility. Then there's Water Pulse. Water Pulse is not as powerful though, so it might be won't be as powerful running it, but you could run it for a fire type counter possibly, to catch people off guard. Then we have Ice Shard and Frost Breath, two ice type stabs that aren't as powerful as the normal type moves from Refrigerate, as I mentioned earlier, but Ice Shard gets priority, and Frost Breath does always result in a crit, and that's always helpful to run in case someone is trying to set up on you. If they got maximum special defense, when a crit occurs, it ignores any boosts in defenses, so that means you can actually wipe them out pretty much fairly easily there, as long as you get a crit. And since Frost Breath always crits, that's a 100% sort of guaranteed method to get past anybody setting up on you, so it's certainly a viable move to run. What sets would I see? For a physical set, I would possibly see, in terms of the move it could have from Refrigerate, I would see possibly maybe Body Slam, because that's base 166, or actually Return would probably be best. Actually, Return gives you a power of 213, whereas Body Slam is 166, so it would be Return, Crunch, Earthquake, and then maybe Ice Shard for a bit of priority there, or apart from that, maybe Iron Head would be there. Special attacking wise for Glalie, you're going to have to run either Frost Breath or Blizzard still, unfortunately, because there's not really any good special normal type moves. So Frost Breath or Blizzard, Shadow Ball, Dark Pulse, and then either Water Pulse or Signal Beam, probably that. Water Pulse or Signal Beam. I would maybe try running Water Pulse, I can't speak today. Maybe try running Water Pulse just to catch the enemies off guard, because that would be very interesting to see how people would react in battle when coming across a Mega Glalie with Water Pulse. But obviously, the main downside of Mega Glalie is its defenses don't rise at all, so it's going to stay fairly frail and fairly easy to take out. So again, we're looking at a glass cannon here. Although the funny thing is, it's very interesting to see that Mega Glalie possibly does the most damage. I was sort of thinking about it, I was like, wow, this is actually a thing, could be a thing. I need to do some maths on it myself. I'm making a video on it, just a little fun video, just to figure out which is the most powerful and whatnot. But, I guess we'll see if that's the case in the future, or if Shuckle's going to regain the title. I think it's probably Mega Glalie though, because Shuckle needs a lot of help from Double Battle, Helping Hands, and abilities and stuff like that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. In probably tomorrow or the day after, I will be looking at all my previous stat predictions for Pokemon, for Megas, and then comparing them to the actual thing that was found out through the code, and seeing how close my guesses were. But for now, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to smash the like button down below. And for now, this is going to be it from me. I'll be seeing you next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, my friends.